I'm back today with a little bit of balance work. So we're probably all sitting down a little bit more currently than we perhaps normally would be. Maybe you're not walking around quite so much and you might be feeling that in your body. So we're going to do a little bit of standing work actually, a little bit of balance work and a little bit of stretching into some muscles that might feel a little bit tight. So first of all, we're just going to stand up nice and tall. So we're lengthening out through the spine. Think about your feet feeling grounded to the floor. So pressing the feet down. Think about your little tripod of support, big toe, little toe and heel. Neutral pelvis. So just thinking about lengthening your tailbone, drawing the belly button back so the core is active. A little bit of a shoulder roll just to get ourselves started. We're going to take a side bend. So we're going to breathe in as we send an arm up. And then we reach up and over. So we press the hip bones down, we're lifting up out of the waist. So we're not sinking down into one side, we're actually lifting up and over as if you had something here that you wanted to reach up and over. So we reach up and over, lovely stretch into the side of the waist, and then we bring ourselves back, we go the other way. So we reach the arm up and over, keep scooping through the abdominals. I'm sending this hip bone down as I lift up. You want to keep that arm nice and high and just note that you don't roll yourself forward and back. So imagine that you're in between those two panes of double glazing. We're going to do that one more time to each side. So we reach up, stretch, lift out the side of the waist. This will feel particularly good if maybe you've been hunched over a computer all day, so you get shortness here. It can interfere with how well you can breathe into your lungs, how happy your spine feels. So we reach up and over and then we return. So then we're gently going to just very gently roll the shoulders back, take a little bit of a knee bend, so soften through the knees and we lengthen back up. So as you bend your knees, we're not squatting, we're just bending the knees and then you're going to squeeze your bottom to lift yourself back up. Lengthen through the rest of the spine, knee bend, lift back up. This is going to strengthen your quads, your thigh muscles, and also by doing just this mini knee bend, it helps to strengthen the muscles that live around your kneecap. So obviously that would be a squat, so you're going to sit back. We're not doing that, we're just knee bending. We just want to be mindful the knees don't shoot over the toes. It's just a slight softening of the knees and then squeezing the bottom to lengthen back up. This will also help to just get the blood flow going around the body. Good little workout to do here, just a couple of minutes, maybe in between you're sitting down for work or watching telly or whatever. So we're just going to do two more, little knee bend, lengthen back up. So pressing the knees down, squeezing the bottom as you lengthen back up. All right, so what we're going to do from here, and you can do this anywhere, but if you have got something you can safely stand on, obviously I'm standing on my reformer, you may want to stand on a chair or a little stool, that's only an option. Please obviously be mindful of health and safety, but you can do it down on the floor. So I'll show you first on the floor. You would, as if you're on the floor, you lift one leg up, your hips might hike a little bit, that's not the end of the world here, a bit of balance work, and then we want to swing the leg forward and back. What this does is it helps to decompress your hip joint. Your hip is a deep ball and socket joint like this. And when you sit a lot, it gets really tight and it can feel quite grippy and uncomfortable. So by swinging the leg, heaviness through the foot, it helps to just decompress a little bit so we go from here, just out a little bit so it doesn't feel so tight. But it's really great if you can hang off the edge of something, and you can always lean, maybe stand on a little stool or a chair, lean on your wall or your door or somebody so you're secure, and then you can really swing the leg and it feels so good. It really does help to free up through the hip. You're obviously working outer thigh, a little bit of inner thigh as you swing the leg. So if you've got the opportunity to stand up on something, obviously safety first, it wouldn't be a balance exercise, so you want to lean, obviously I'm leaning on the ceiling, and switch to the other side. So new side, as if you're on the floor, we hike the hips slightly to get the lift of the leg, and then we want to swing it in front of the body. Keep pulling the belly button back. Of course, it's a great place to work balance, but what we want to be thinking about is freeing up through the hip. And then if you were standing on your edge, you can get more of a release. Swing the leg around, it feels so nice. Helps, like I say, free up all these muscles around here, top of the leg. We're going to be working really hard if you're in oh! Okay, that's hilarious. That's the reason why you don't stand on things and not pay attention. God, that woke me up. Hysterical. So this is the position that you're going to be sitting in. Thankfully nothing's broke. If you're sitting down a lot, so we get tightness through the hip. Amber scared the life out of her. I think I've actually got a bit of plant in my arm. Hilarious. All right, so what we're going to do from here, just before we finish, is, before there's any more accidents, Francis, is we're just going to extend one leg in front of us, dig your heel down. Fold slightly at the hip to get this lovely stretch through the back of the leg. The calf muscles, back of the ankle, Achilles tendon, slightly underneath the foot. So you want to stick your bottom out and lift your chest up. Hands can be on your legs. You can, of course, lean onto something as well to get that stretch. My calf muscles have been feeling so tight because I've not been walking around as much as I normally would be, and naughtily I've been dancing in bare feet, which is very naughty. But they do feel really tight. If you want to tap the toe down, lift the toes up. Tap the toe down, lift the toes up. Those of you who attend fascia classes with me will know that this will help to lengthen into your fascia, your connective tissue. You'll feel it, that fascia pull, right round to your big toe. Last one. Bring the leg in line, scoop through the abdominals, roll the spine up. Safely transition to the other side for the final part of this. New leg extends. So fold at your hips, stick your bottom out. Holding on to your supporting leg, that's the one that isn't bent. Lift your chest up, so we're not like this. If you're like this, you'll miss out on the stretch. Lengthen, tailbone away, head away, long line through the spine, so you get the stretch. If it's comfortable, tap the toe down, lift it up. You'll feel the muscles lengthening. If you feel burning just at the back of your knee, then just ease off, allow the toes to lower. So lift and pull. Just 2 more. And then bring your feet, so your feet and knees are in line. Bend the knees, scoop through the abdominals, allow your head, neck and shoulders to drop. Roll yourself all the way back up. And there we are. All done. See you soon.